Hello everybody, this is VG Time back again, bringing you another video. And this one is going to be a little different than normal. I'm not doing a deck profile today. Let me just move this a little bit. I'm instead going to talk to you about something a little bit different, a little bit fun hopefully for you guys, and something I'm fairly passionate about. So I'm going to show you how I store my decks, how I take them with me when I go to locals, what products I use, and what decks I keep on me currently. So, how do I carry my decks?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We're going to start with the Stanley Tool Box. And this right here is only about $16 or so at your local Home Depot. You got to make sure it's the Stanley one. It cannot be like the Craftsman or whatever, because those containers they have in it are just pretty trash. The Stanley ones, though, are perfectly shaped at the edges, so that you don't lose the cards. Let me flip this around for you so you can like read it exactly. So that's the kind you want to get. It has actually has more than 10 holders in it, but they say it holds like 10 little cups of things. So as you can see, this Stanley Toolbox has a handle. You get to carry it around like a briefcase. Gives you sort of like that working man Seto Kaiba feel for those of y'all that know Yu-Gi-Oh! With this, as you can see, I'm able to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks at least, as well as my playmat and some various other things. So again, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on some special case that, you know, costs you $50, $100, sometimes even $200. This right here gets the job done, 16 bucks. So let's see what's inside. So, in this tub right here, I usually carry filming supplies. I do bring my playmat, and underneath it, my mini tripod with me. This right here isn't like, you know, that great of one, but it's a good starter mini tripod to take around with you so that you can catch some footage. And I bring, you know, a light just in case I need it. Some holders for your devices according to what they are. If I need the light and the mic attached, I use this one, which has multiple attachments on it. I have my dice in here. So that's what I have as far as that goes. I usually carry a cloth mat with me. I don't really use the channel mat for going out to play on, mainly because it gets dirty real easily if you use the channel mat a lot. And I wanted to make sure that at least has some type of integrity to it. And also cloth playmats are just easier to roll up and put into this kind of shell, and it's somewhat easier to play on and takes up a little less space on the table when you have it folded in half. So let's get into the decks themselves. I usually carry one deck of each color. On this first slot here is usually my most casual deck. So for my green deck, I am playing Captain Ginyu. This deck right here, like I said, is my most casual deck. I made some adjustments to it since the deck profile, but I'll leave the deck profile in the card if you want to look at it. So that was my green deck. When you get to, let's see right here, the yellow deck, we have Sin Shenron. Now, I made a whole lot of changes to this deck since I did the deck profile. That deck profile was done like the night of the pre-release. Since then, more cards got added in and out of it. If you want to see the updated deck profile, I'll do that for you guys. Just leave a comment down below, and I'll do it. I can't wait until set 11. We get even more Shadow Dragons. For black, we are playing a little bit more of a rogue strategy, Toa. So Toa, I think, is still a really cool deck. Is it the best black deck? Not by any means. We all know that's Vegex. Is he even the best control black deck? I don't really know. I think that's still Hatchiyak to some degree. But this right here does something really cool against fair decks. It does really cool things against decks that have, you know, various weird win conditions and things like that. And it also has hand control, but it's different than green hand control, which people usually break down and hate as soon as they see it. Alright, over here we have Freezer Prison. That is my red deck of choice. So you see the theme of my more serious decks. They're usually slower, grindier decks meant to make the board state fair and try to win the long game. Like I said, that's why I keep getting you around, because not everybody wants to sit down and play Super for a long period of time. I know I'm one of those weirdos that want my games to go 25-30 minutes, but not everybody is about that. But Freezer Prison, this is the 60 card list. I have adjusted it quite a bit since that last deck profile. If you follow my Instagram, you will see the changes I made. So please check me out over there. And then for my blue deck is the latest deck profile that I placed up on the channel, which is the Blue Gogeta deck. Blue Gogeta Veku Ramp deck. So this deck right here, it's the blue deck of choice right now. I'm going to bring it to locals this weekend. Now you see I have like somewhat a variety of sleeves, but my sleeves really break down to 2 different kind. So on these 3 decks, the Ginyu, the Freezer Prison, and the Toa, I have Dragon Shield mats. Those things are very durable. They're for the decks that I play the most, because I destroy card sleeves and I'm very snobbish about the feel of my sleeves. So I need sleeves that are going to be able to endure the hard shuffling that I put on the deck, as well as, you know, the oils in my hand and things like that, and be able to still keep the same feel. And the only ones that could do that really are the Dragon Shield mats. For the Sin Shinron, I hardly ever play this deck, but I play this right here a little bit more seldom. So I have katanas on them. Katanas are also pretty durable sleeves. So even if you do play it all the time, if you're a normal person who do a lot more pile shuffling and things like that, those are great sleeves to use. If in fact I had to go to a tournament like tomorrow, I will probably use katanas, just because it has really good vacuum around the card, so you don't have to worry about things like double sleeving and whatnot, which is something that you should definitely do if you're using Dragon Shields, is a double sleeve. As you can see, I have another sleeve on the card, in this case a smoke sleeve, because some of the matte Dragon Shields, as cool as they are somewhat see-through on the back, so you want to make sure that you don't have a transparent deck. The katanas though are always opaque, so you know, tournaments, katana, seldom play katana. And then this right here is using the anniversary box sleeves. These are actually triple sleeve. So I have a clear inner sleeve, the anniversary box sleeve, and then outer sleeve. So I also have a frosted outer sleeve. I believe KMC makes these, and they give a texture to it similar to the way that the Dragon Shield's filled, so that it keeps these art sleeves protected, and 2, allows me to have the grip I want while shuffling. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I just wanted to bring something a little different to you guys. If you want my opinions on sleeves and deck boxes and dice and stuff like that, let me know. I am quite enthralled with the purchase of these items. I have plenty of them. And you might be wondering, why do I have this big gap here? That's when I buy more sleeves and stuff. I could just like stack more sleeves like in here, or sometimes I carry one of these boxes empty to put cards that I purchased inside of them, or like some trades that people ask for, things like that. So that's it for today, and I'll catch you again next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out other videos on the channel. This is VG Time, signing out.